What's up, everybody? CJ Gibson along with Tom Marks.
Hello.
Tom Marks, we are talking about Battle Royales galore.
Yeah.
Apex Legends, now a new Battle Royale from Respawn, AAA developer, in the mix here now. So the question I have for you, because there is a bunch of other Battle Royales that have been established, like Fortnite, and now Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, Blackout mode.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. Do you think that game will or should go free to play?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, especially because the comparisons are really easy to make, right? Apex Legends feels a lot like Blackout in that it's a little bit more arcadey combat than PUBG's Simmy. It doesn't have the crafting or the building of Fortnite. It's pretty quick matches, a lot of like sliding, you know, all those mechanics. It puts it in direct competition, and Apex is saying, hey, we're free and you gotta buy Blackout. I don't think that will force Blackout to go free to play, just because Call of Duty will sell Call of Duty every year, right? Like Activision can sell copies of that game like nobody's business, and people will buy it regardless.
They do.
And that, you know, I don't think they really have a fear in that regard. I think they'll be happy to sell the copies they sell, and then, you know, as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, there'll be a new Call of Duty later this year anyway.
And I think that's the question, you know, Call of Duty typically has an annualized release cadence, and in this situation where Blackout is part of the Black Ops 4 release, I think that's the big question. They had a free-to-play weekend a little, you know, while ago. To me, it's like, at what point in time do they maybe take Blackout out of that package and offer Blackout for free? Like, I think it's a distinct possibility, but I mean, with Apex Legends now in the ballpark and Fortnite also in there as well, I think that that probably will add some pressure to them over the next little bit.
I don't think you're wrong. It's just that there's so, like, they have tested that. You're right. Like, they did the free weekend, but again, Overwatch has done free weekends, Rainbow Six Siege has done free weekends. Free weekends don't necessarily indicate, hey, we're definitely going to go free to play. In a lot of instances, it probably sells a lot of copies of the game for them. But they have been experimenting. They did that thing where you can buy just Black Ops 4 multiplayer and Blackout as a separate thing for, I think it's $40 instead of $60. It just doesn't have the zombies mode. But again, you know, when Fortnite came in and stole PUBG's thunder a little bit way back at the beginning of all this Battle Royale madness, everyone was like, oh, PUBG's done, they gotta go free to play now. Fortnite's free, they have to go. And they're still selling that game. And that didn't really, you know, PUBG's not as big as it used to be, but it is still a very popular game, and I'm sure if you looked at the numbers, it's still selling a lot of copies.
Yeah, it's doing okay, and it's weird. I think some of that Twitch audience and engagement too, like once you're good at a certain game, you appreciate playing that game, and so that probably factors into it as well. I'll say that it's weird now looking at Battlefield 5, which also has a Battle Royale mode coming out now. Do you think they should go free to play, or how does that even factor in?
That's a weird question, right? Because as strange as it seems, it almost feels like Battlefield is missing the window a little bit with all this stuff. I mean, it doesn't really matter to EA as a whole because they own Apex Legends, and so they have their free-to-play thing, and now they're going to have this annualized Battle Royale as well. Yeah, the Firestorm mode in Battlefield 5 is a big question because it doesn't feel like it will be able to compete with Blackout. As, like, you know, Call of Duty and Battlefield have always been the dueling heads, right? And it doesn't feel like Firestorm is the competition for Blackout anymore. It feels like Apex Legends is.
Absolutely, and I think probably like Apex Legends did steal a little bit of their thunder.
A little bit.
So we'll see. We'll see. It should be an interesting 2019, full of many more BRs potentially on the way.
Almost certainly. This is just the peak, right? We're still going up.
We're still just getting started. Thank you so much, Tom. And for Apex Legends, Blackout, Battlefield 5, and any other Battle Royales that will be coming out in 2019, keep it locked right here. Thank you.